Con sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 160.
Well, that's done it then, hasn't it?
Passing 800 feet.
Okay, torpedo evasion, engage.
Passing 900 feet.
Everyone's doing well. We
Con
have
sonar, launch transient from.
have been bounced by what appears to be a pack of
Con sonar, lost contact.
Soviet boats. We're
Sierra 3,
playing a
last
war game
bearing.
right now.
Passing 1100 feet.
I would say that we are on the
Con, knuckle formed.
back foot. So we have a couple of torpedoes
Con
out.
sonar, launch transient from Sierra 2.
That's fantastic news, but
Con sonar, new contact bearing 113, designated Sierra 8.
there's a lot that could possibly go
Con
wrong going
sonar,
forward.
regained contact. Con sonar, launch transient. Con sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 139.
Okay, I think desperate times call for
Passing
desperate measures.
1100
I'm going to head to the surface. This is something very unusual.
room, tube 4. Con sonar, regained contact.
Passing 1000 feet.
We're in the USS Boston right now. That is
Passing 900 feet.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
SSN-703. And
Passing 700.
Con sonar, launch transient from.
Passing 600 feet.
we're on the run.
Con sonar, we are cavitating. Con sonar, launch transient from.
This is going to be a little violent for the crew.
Passing 300 feet.
Pull onto your hats, everyone.
Passing 200 feet.
Con sonar, launch transient from.
Why are we on the surface, you may ask? Well, it's because it won't go any higher.
Contact bearing 093. Designate. Come left to 138. Helm I.
That's because when
Con
you're on
sonar, new contact bearing 095. Designated Sierra 1 2. Con sonar, Sierra 8 is classified.
when you're on
Con
the
sonar,
surface,
launch transient
their
from.
weapons cannot track you. They're rocket-launched torpedoes.
Con helm. Con sonar, launch transient from.
They'll only engage submerged contacts, which is great news because we're and they don't have guns, but they clearly know where I am. Let's get my speed down to just
Make turns for 10 knots.
10 knots. I'm going to get the towed area out for what it's worth. We'll get the radar deployed as well. We'll have a better idea where, if anything of theirs is on the surface, we'll know where they are. Let's get down to 5 knots.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay. Right.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 129. Designated Sierra 1
All
4.
these torpedoes landing to try and sink
Con
me.
sonar, Sierra 9 is cavitating.
Bazingas, there's a lot of weaponry out
Come
there.
right to 201.
A lot of incoming. So there's 2 Mark 48s out there already hunting. I'm going to go ahead and get a
5 knots.
for what it's worth. Get a Moss out.
Aye, sir.
And we'll actually follow that up. No, we won't follow it up right now, I don't think. Let's get this mast down.
Downscope. Con, fire control.
Con sonar, lost contact. Come right to
I do need to get out of here.
201.
Because there's
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
multiple torpedoes incoming on my location, but the heavy torpedoes, they're bad news. Those can trap me on the surface, and they might even be firing wake homers.
Con sonar, Sierra 7 is classified as submerged submarine.
Because I'm spending a lot of time on the surface. Yeah, it's bad news. So this Moss might drag a whole bunch of these torpedoes with it. Good news. It may also drag some of the heavy
steady course.
torpedoes with it as well. That's also good news.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 129.
What I'd like to do is take out a couple of enemy submarines with those 2 Mark 48s and see if I can drag some of their heavy torpedoes along with that Moss, and then attempt to sniper and pick them off at a distance. So this is a scenario.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 086.
This is
torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Come on, crew, give me a chance to speak. It's a scenario that
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 129.
that I set up with 15
Con
enemy
sonar,
submarines.
lost contact.
Come on.
Sierra 13, last bearing 094. Contact faded.
Okay, and the idea is that
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 8, last bearing 129. Contact breaking up.
I get no words in because the crew keep talking. Okay, we've taken one out then. So 50% kill rate so far. Let's go ahead and...
Con sonar, Sierra 8.
Come left to 180. Helm I.
Okay, so how are they reacting?
Con, helm, steady course.
Sierra 1 this November to my east-northeast appears to be charging at me, which is interesting. I can get a torpedo off, sure. I'm going to slow down first. Not the end of the world to slow down, let's face it. In fact,
Con sonar lost.
let's go ahead and do that.
Turns for
Get down to 15 knots.
5 knots. Maneuvering I.
We'll get a torpedo out. He's changing
Con,
course.
maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
I can still get something
Con
out.
sonar, Sierra 1, 0 is classified as submerged submarine.
Alright, let's actually do it almost heading directly east, because
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
there's 3, it looks like, boats.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 9.
There's a Victor 2, a Sierra, and an Alpha, and that November. Now, of these boats, the Sierra is...
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 5, last bearing 112. Contact faded.
is the most capable.
Con sonar new contact bearing 099. Designated Sierra 15.
And he's turning away. Okay, so... Actually, the Alpha's pretty close as well. Alright, there's a torpedo live that's just appeared, south or east-southeast. I think what I want to do is actually turn around.
Come left to 011. Helm I.
I think, yeah, I'll bring my speed down. Let's get my speed down to
Make turns
5 knots.
Con sonar no longer cavitating.
I did get the towed array deployed. It will help. Now, I'm not very maneuverable at 5 knots or 3 knots, or however fast it will put me.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra. Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 2.
Okay, the Alpha's firing at the Moss, which, okay. But they do have torpedoes that are sort of heading my way. I'm going to get back up to, I think it was 9
Con
knots.
sonar, we are cavitating.
Because I'm kind of vulnerable here.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 10. Last bearing 061. Contact faded.
I'd love to have
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 11.
I'd love to have a crack at that Sierra, but he's too far away, I think. What is Sierra 11? That looks like a mic.
Con sonar Sierra 11 is classified as submerged
Well, this is
submarine.
Sierra 12. Oh, Sierra 12. To 3, maybe. Oh, is that Sierra? No, that's an Akira
Con
class,
sonar
okay.
Sierra 12 is classified as submerged submarine.
He's also bad news as well. I'm concerned about this torpedo that's heading my way.
Come left to 348.
I'm going up to
Make
head up to
turns
flank
for
speed
3
and see if we can't
knots. Maneuvering I.
get away from this
Con
guy.
sonar launch transient from Sierra 12.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Lost the wire. Disappointing, but
Con, helm, steady course.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 11. Con sonar
I'm
launch
being boxed
transient
in
from
here.
Come left to 271. Helm I.
Con sonar
Very
lost
much boxed in.
contact. Sierra 1. Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 10. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 13. Last bearing 085. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 14. Bearing 128.
Con, torpedo room. Tube 1 ready.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 10. Last bearing 06.
Make turns for 5 knots.
Con sonar no longer cavitating.
Hey, you got the Sierra. Right, I'm gonna submerge and get my towed area out. Let's see if we can
Passing
figure out
100 feet.
what on earth is going on out there. let's get my depth to 300 something feet. 100 feet will work for me.
300 feet, dive by.
Bringing my speed right down, and we'll take a bit of a situation assessment. And
Con sonar
see.
regained contact on Sierra 7 bearing 078.
Can't start picking off these
Con sonar
bad guys.
Sierra 1-3 is classified as submerged submarine.
Con
we did well to
maneuvering,
get rid of that.
making turns for 5 knots.
Did well to get rid of that Sierra. What I'm also doing is identifying these
Con
last
sonar Sierra 1-4 is classified as submerged submarine.
unknown contacts. Contacts.
Con sonar
Okay.
regained contact on Sierra 9 bearing 099. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1-2 bearing 091.
So in the ideal world, we will wait to get a better situation awareness of what's going on around me, but with 5 targets to my east-northeast, they're all very tempting.
Con, helm, steady course.
And they might be confused by that moss. And I know where Sierra 1 is, where this November is. He's probably chunkering along at 20 knots. Okay, so I think I'm going to have a go at him. Let's set up my torpedo for attacking submerged contacts. And we're actually going to fire it directly east.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Now, what I would like to do is keep the wire connected
Come left
if I
to
can,
006. Helm aye.
because it means I can guide it. And it's going to go for the moss if it gets within sniffing distance. So we're going to dogleg the torpedo southeast initially. I'm going to attempt to turn the boat around. She's real sluggish at this kind of speed, but I don't want to... I mean, I think they know where I am. But I want to try and be just a little sneaky with this and keep my options open. Now let's accelerate time.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 2.
Yeah, they're all firing at the
Con
moss.
sonar lost contact. Sierra 4. Last bearing 1-2. Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 6.
There's a lot of targets just chasing that
Con
moss down.
sonar launch transient from Sierra 7. Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 1-0.
There's 4 targets. It's just asking too much for
Con
me
sonar Sierra 1-1 is cavitating.
to ignore.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
So we'll go ahead and get another torpedo out. I'm about to make torpedo 1 live. In fact, let's go ahead and make it live now.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
It's already acquired Sierra 1. And it doesn't mean it's not going to acquire something else. But that is useful. And then I'm going to divert torpedo 3. We're going to see if we can attack something like Sierra 2, Sierra 7, or Sierra 13. And meanwhile, we're going to trundle north just a little way. Now torpedo 1.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 089.
Anything over here is a viable target for either of these torpedoes. So, if the November gives it the slip, it might acquire another submarine. I'm completely fine with that. And it looks like I bagged myself another kill, which is nice. And I still... How many mosses do I have left? Okay, I've got my last moss. But I've got a total of 19.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5 bearing.
Con, helm, steady course.
19 Mark 48s. And I shouldn't need all of those to kill. Right, let's see if we can take a quick look at this interception here. See it? Oops. Close enough. Oh, wow. He dodged it. Let's manually take
Con
over.
sonar regained contact on Sierra 1-5
Turn
bearing
this thing around. Come on.
1-0-2.
He's going to evade it. Okay, let's turn the other way. I'm using the number keypad here, and the torpedo doesn't always turn the way we want it to. I need to reduce the depth,
Con
so
sonar Sierra 1-5 is cavitating.
see it's a little hard to control it, and of course control the mouse. Alright, so you got him?
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 089.
No, maybe, yes.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
I would imply it has.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 0.
Okay,
9.
good
0.
night.
Contact breaking up.
Right, now torpedo 3
Con sonar Sierra 6 is classified as submerged submarine.
is on its way to engage one of these two. Let's see if we can watch what they're doing right now. Not particularly. There's two.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra Bore.
It's two contacts pretty close to each other, and that works for me. Now, where's Sierra 4? Oh, must be firing on the Moss then. It's down here. What is Sierra 15? What is that? I don't think it's a Charlie 1. Oh, it might be a Victor 3. I think it is. Okay.
Con sonar Sierra 1 5 is classified as submerged submarine.
I think torpedo 3 is just about ready to attack, but I'll string it on a little bit further. Let's get another torpedo out, because we've still got Sierra 13 as the target as well. So
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
that should interest anything that
Con
can
sonar
hear. Yep.
launch transient from Sierra 6.
So Sierra 6 is fired upon something, and it may well be me, but I'm actually gonna move torpedo 3 a little further east. Let's see if we can engage either this Mike or this Victor 1. The Mike's a very interesting submarine. It's got a great set of performance on it. It can dive extremely deep, deeper than my Mark 48s can go, and so it's not gonna be able to tackle the bad guys. Now I think the Los Angeles has got 4 wires, so we're going to fire another torpedo here, and what we'll do is we'll fire it towards Sierra 7.
Shoot 2-1.
Yep.
Aye, sir.
Okay, well we've got 3 wires at least.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra Bore.
So I'm not unhappy with how this engagement's shaping up so far. Let's check on Sierra 11. Still at 700 feet, so we can still merrily engage him. It's just when he gets down to below 2,500 feet, I think that
Con sonar Sierra Bore is cavitating.
Mark 48s can't get to that depth. So what I think is going to happen now is these guys are going to float around, not really knowing what on earth to do next. Now I may get another Moss out when that Moss to the southeast runs out of fuel, but we've got plenty of targets down here. It's tempting to send another one to the
Con
south,
sonar noisemaker bearing 126.
but I'm not going to. Is Sierra 14 under threat by something? I guess it is. Okay. Right. Where did the mic go? Oh, I see. Maybe. So the mic is shallow. It's only at 300
Con
feet, it
sonar
looks
lost
like.
contact.
Okay.
Sierra 1 Bore last bearing 128. Contact breaking up.
Alright, something got that November, and I'm not convinced it was me. I'm going to reposition Torpedo 2 to engage with this November and send it almost directly north. Torpedo 1, we've still got it stringing out, heading almost directly east. We've got an Alpha here, which is just being acquired by something, and a Victor 1, so I'm going to accelerate time. I'd like to tackle that Mike. Let's go ahead and make Torpedo 3 live.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Now I'm betting it's going to go for that Victor 1, but couldn't say for sure. It's Mike. Okay, he's diving deep. Maybe he's going for... I don't know what that torpedo's going
Con
for.
sonar noisemaker bearing 089.
Okay, I'm going to divert the torpedo to the southeast. Just a little bit. Guess we don't know where... Nope, not know where the bike is, unfortunately.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Might do now. Might have just acquired him. Camera anechoic coating. Yes, okay. So I can't actually I can ping my sonar, both either the torpedo sonar or my own, and it might help, but I'm pretty much convinced if this Mike so chooses not to be intercepted, there's not much I can do about it. The fact that this torpedo's getting deeper points towards the fact that it may well be that Mike.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 095.
Because the Mike's at 1600 foot depth and diving deeper, 1700 feet. So this torpedo is probably going to reach crush depth. Yeah.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1-5.
Mike is
bearing
really deep.
1-2-6. Contact faded.
Well,
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1-5. Bearing 1-2-6.
I'm not likely to
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
get the Mike.
Con sonar,
maybe.
noisemaker bearing 098.
Oh, he's actually coming up.
Con
Okay.
sonar, noisemaker bearing 029.
We'll try pinging him
Con
actively.
sonar, Sierra
There he is.
1-5 is cavitating.
Like chumps.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1-1. Last bearing 098.
Got me,
Contact
Mike.
breaking up.
Good lad. Right. He's one of the harder vessels to sink. And Torpedo 1 is going to have a go at this Victor 1, I think. Right, so I think now what we're going to do is think about heading a little south
Come right to 180. Helm I.
and tackling the
Con
boats.
sonar lost contact. Sierra Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 5. Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 5. Con sonar launch transient from
So I
Sierra
think,
5. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1-3. Last bearing 024. Contact breaking up.
Okay, I'm going to get my last Moss out. The Sierra 5 has probably detected me and it's firing.
Come right to.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 1-2.
I'm going to make Torpedo 1 live, pointed towards Sierra 6. Like so.
Con,
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 083.
And reload the complement of Mark 48. So far, this engagement's going better than I thought. We've tackled we've killed a lot of submarines, as I'm very happy with.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 10. Last bearing 080. Contact faded.
And the enemy.
Con sonar launch transient from. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 085.
That's a little worrying because that might be firing at the Moss. The new Moss is supposed to. I think it is because my other Moss has just disappeared. So I think I'm about to be the recipient of a rather unfortunate torpedo. So I don't particularly want to do the whole deep dive thing, but I might try the surface scroll. It's,
Con sonar.
passing 300 feet.
we got something. Okay. Right, let's hit the gas, so to speak.
Make turns for 3.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Okay, I think that torpedo, yeah, he's got no idea where I am. Okay. It works for me. I'm actually going to go ahead
Passing
and
300 feet.
Come
south.
right to.
Let's get down
181. Helm I.
to about 1,000 foot depth, and it's just a little uneasy with them knowing exactly where I am. You know what? Let's actually drop my speed again. Eyeballs.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay, get my toe down.
Con. Helm. Steady course.
Right, I'm going to pause the recording here, let the situation unfold for just a little bit of time, and I'll be back, hopefully with some better firing solutions, so don't go anywhere. Well, now that was interesting. I only sank one more submarine. Everything else pretty much managed to sink themselves, which I was surprised at. But yeah, they got red on red kills. There's a Victor 3 and an Akula out there somewhere. They're within range of me, but I don't know where they are.
Make depth 9 feet, dive high.
Oh, that's interesting. Akula's above the layer. No, he's not. He's below it. So I don't know why I couldn't detect him. The Victor
Con,
3
helm, steady course.
might have taken a knock.
Con, dive at 49 feet, dive high.
So I'm going to use my surface
Upscope.
sensors. Nothing. Okay. Oh. That's very interesting. And
Come
then
right to.
there's a cooler.
9-4, helm aye.
It's just like
Make depth 550 feet, dive high.
just difficult. I only get a I get a reasonable hearing on him now, but he's being sneaky. I think he's
Con,
coming my way.
helm,
He is. He's
steady
coming my
course.
way. So I wonder if he's taken a hit and he's damaged, and that's why he's being ever so cautious. I'm not entirely sure why, but he's deep. He's very deep. So that just makes me
Make
think
depth 1312 feet, dive high.
maybe he's a bit knackered up. Oh. What's the test depth of these guys? Okay, 1969, so he's within his operating depth. He's maybe 13, 12 down. Let's take a look. Oh, nothing wrong with him. Maybe deploying his towed array. Yeah, he is. Right, well, I'm going to give him something to think about, because I think this guy merits 2. So I'm going to give him one of these,
Shoot 2-3.
one of these.
Aye, sir.
And let's see what happens.
Con,
Let's-
sonar,
yeah,
launch
he's
transient
immediately
from
gone
Sierra 1, 2.
defensive. Go ahead and do
Come
this.
left.
We're going to get
Make
ourselves
turns for 1-5 knots.
up to 15
Maneuvering
knots.
aye.
Let's make the first torpedo
Con,
live.
sonar,
Yep,
noisemaker,
got it.
bearing 177.
And make the second one live in just a few seconds. I
Con,
think
maneuvering, making
wanna
turns
do.
for 1-5 knots.
the second one can go live any second. There
Con,
we go.
fire control, weapon acquired.
It's hard to avoid 2. Now, that said, he's fired 1 my way. I don't
Make turns
want to
for
get
3
clobbered by
knots.
this torpedo, so
Maneuvering
we're
aye.
actually going to head up to the surface. We're going to
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Just-
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
try and get as far away from my Mark
Passing
48 as I
1,000
can,
feet.
but also his, presumably, you said 80,
Passing 900 feet.
because it must be chasing me. Let's take a look.
Passing 800 feet.
That's his torpedo. Those are
Passing
mine.
700 feet.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water,
Okay.
torpedo in the water, bearing 178.
That's a shame.
Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
Hey, well, we got
Passing
him. My
400
question is,
feet.
are we going to be killed whilst killing?
Passing 300 feet.
Little numpty shuffle here. Done one of those for a while.
Passing 200 feet.
So what we're going to do is do a little bit of this.
Con, knuckle formed.
Get a noisemaker out. Start the boat turning, and we're going to see if we can head directly at him.
Come right to 171.
And slip
helm aye.
underneath him, but I need this thing to turn. Come on, turn, turn, turn. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's
Passing
it, that's it.
300 feet.
That's it, come on. Turn as hard as you can.
Passing 400 feet.
Con, sonar, regained contact on.
Passing 500 feet.
Got to stay close to this torpedo to stick.
Passing 600 feet.
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 700 feet.
I'm actually going to continue the turnaround. We're going to see if we
Passing
can
800 feet.
spiral down underneath him.
Passing 900
Which we're
feet.
doing a pretty good job of, to be fair.
Passing 1,000 feet.
We're in depth,
Con,
depth,
maneuvering,
depth.
making turns.
Passing 1,100 feet.
Pull back on the stick. Okay. Right.
Con, sonar, regained contact on. Sierra 4, bearing 056.
Why did he suddenly reappear? Okay. So the torpedo is right above me.
Rig ship for ultra
What
quiet.
I'll do is get the speed right down. Because I don't think right now that this torpedo will be able to actually track me.
Make
But
depth 1200 feet. Dive high.
maybe more concern is this Victor 3. What's this Victor 3 doing? It's fairly deep. Okay. But 13,000 yards. Estimate. He's made a distance. I'm going to accelerate time here.
Con, torpedo room, tube.
Con, dive at 1200 feet. Rig ship for ultra
That's right,
quiet.
ultra quiet. I don't think this torpedo is going to do anything to harm me. But I don't want to chance it, so we're just going to stick underneath it. And the Victor 3 is coming my way. Okay, that's great. Just hang in the water here, I think.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering eye.
And I think this Victor 3 is pinging me actively. Yeah, he knows where I am. I mean, there's a bit of a beacon over my head, to be fair, but I think he knows exactly where I am. And he's coming my way, so he must be out of range. He's not fired yet. I'd love to fire at him right now, but I don't know whether if my torpedoes can truly reach him. There we go. Turn a little more towards him. Well, I should turn completely towards him.
Come right to 0, 5, 7, helm aye.
His depth is about 900 feet, so let's bring up my depth to
Make depth 984 feet. Dive aye.
50, and we'll get back on 5
Make
knots.
turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Okay, so
Con, dive at 950 feet. Dive aye.
nothing wrong with a head-on pass, of
Con,
course.
helm, steady course.
But what I'd like to do is, if I can, is get the drop on this guy. But if I fire upon him, he's going to fire upon me. I'm pretty sure of that. Let's ping him actively.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
It should help me get a decent... There he is. He's doing 5 knots, so he's not winging along. Let's take a look at him. Did he hit something? Did something hit him? He was being pursued by a torpedo. I don't know if it was mine or someone else's, but okay. He is not doing anything suspicious. He's doing the equivalent of whistling, I think. Right, okay.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
So, I'm going to get a long-range shot off, I think.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Pretty certain that he's going to decide he doesn't want any of this, and he's going to take evasive action, but so far nothing. Okay. If I need to, I'm going to, like, bung it out of here. Get out of dodge, but right now, I would say, okay, there he goes. And he's not firing, which I think is kind of interesting. Let's
Come left to 0, 0, 5, helm aye.
offset so I can have a better chance of determining his
Con,
location.
helm, steady course.
He is out of there. Okay, and here comes his little turnaround. Yeah, he changes depth. I'm not gonna trigger light torpedo just yet. Now.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
So,
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 063.
he was actually pretty close. Ping him actively. Yep, I can get a return with the active sonar. Okay, I think he's done for. He has got a whole number of torpedoes left. I've still got 10 torpedoes left, which really goes to show how much red on red kills that the Soviets managed.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 065.
All right, I think he's dead. So, let's take a quick look of what happened with the battle then, and that appears to be it. That was a little bit of a non-event towards the end, but yeah, we took care of everyone, and we won. So, thanks so much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. Bit of a big miss in the middle, but there we go. See you next time. Take care.